I like to pick up and smash people.
Oh! You have a big news to share here.
Yes, I'm going to knock you out.
Welcome everyone to Ring the Belle. This is DS, and today we're here with the new face of Impact Wrestling. The wild child Jody Threat is here.
Yay!
Here is your winner, Jody Threat!
You're fresh, you're new to Impact Wrestling, and I'm so excited to host you here.
Thank you. I'm hyped to be here too.
So congratulations on making your Impact debut, going against Terrorizing. What'd you feel about the match?
It was wild. Not much to say that it was one of those moments in a career where you need to take a moment afterwards and just be so thankful for where you are. And yeah, the actual match itself, if you haven't seen it, check it out. You definitely saw my skill set. I like to pick up and smash people, and that's what I did.
I love your opponent her name was Terrorizing. It's very like drag queen name almost.
It's very similar to another wrestler's first name as well that exists back in the past.
Ooh, you mean Lisa Marie Varon, Victoria?
Triple H.
Oh.
Look up what his first wrestling name was.
You have a big news to share here.
Yes.
That you are officially signed with Impact Wrestling. Tell me all about it.
Well, it's my first contract ever. I feel so lucky being a Canadian. It's very hard to get eyes on you, and it's very hard to get those reps in and to get out there. And just to get to a point where a company wants to invest in you because there's a working visa that goes along with it. So I'm just feeling so ecstatic, so lucky to have been chosen by a company to this level with such a great locker room that has decided to invest in me.
I know the visa process. It really means that the company freaking loves you. They know that you're very talented, and we all got to see that finisher.
Calls out the F416.
Well, it's the F5, but I prefer to call it the F416 because I'm representing Toronto, my hometown.
Yes.
But as I said, I enjoy picking up people and smashing them into the mat, and that's exactly what this is. I will scoop you up, swing you out, and bring you down.
I've heard your name for a long time because you're so known in the Canadian wrestling scene. But I think the entire wrestling world got to really hear your name was your match against Athena. People are talking, who's Jody Threat? Some people are saying that she's a deathmatch wrestler.
I would like to, let me tell you, I'm going to set the record straight. Jody Threat has never done a death match. You can barely get me to use a table or a chair, let alone anything that is glass. I have never done a death match. The record is set.
So another interesting fact about you was that you helped Trish Stratus, the Trish Stratus, train for her match at SummerSlam, right?
Yeah, that was back in 2019. She got a little crew together, us Toronto wrestlers, in a very secret space. We were able to roll around with the queen herself. That was one of those moments, too, where you needed to take a moment and be like, who am I? What is this? But that was very humbling to be able to be a part of her training camp, if you will.
So you were one of the stratifying secret sauce into her having such a great match.
That's it.
So Impact Wrestling recently had 3 deadly redheads in their roster. So we've got Killer Kelly, we got Masha Slamovich. What's your thought? How would you stand out from all the scary redheads, basically?
I do love that we're all very scary.
Yes.
My red hair might be the longest, but I think Kylie King's might be pretty close to my length, too.
Oh, we got Kylie King, too.
Yeah, there's 4 of us. Literally 4 of us right now. So I know we were joking in the back that we need to do like hair dye on a pole match and winner gets to keep the red hair. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool to have like a girl gang of like red hair.
So in the Knockouts division, they are known for their tag team. But right now, a lot of tag teams have left. They are in need of some tag teams.
Sure.
Now, you've had that amazing tag team with Alley Cat.
Yeah.
If you have to choose anyone in the Knockouts division, is there anyone that you want to potentially tag with?
Honestly, it would be sick to tag with anyone. Have you looked at the roster? It is wildly talented. Yeah. So honestly, to have the opportunity to tag with any of them would be sick. But I know in the past, like Masha and I have joked about maybe tagging together just because we have like very similar energy. We're both like very wild, big red hair. But also Killer Kelly and I have also discussed You know, it'd be like, what would you say? Like a deadly threat might be the name we would call ourselves, you know, or killer threat. What about that killer threat?
I love that little camera zoom in action too.
Yeah.
You might get to work with the Knockouts champion Mickey James, and we got Gail Kim in the back. How's it like the opportunity to work with so many legends?
So my first day was obviously like just the other day. And that was something that I was telling a lot of my friends, how humbling and neat this opportunity is, because I'm surrounded by so many people that have so much experience and so much knowledge. And what's even more neat is that everyone is so willing to share that information. And I really felt supported. And going in there, you could just tell that people want what's best for you, and what they're telling you and sharing with you will only improve. It feels like I'm in like wrestling university, getting a master's degree or like a doctorate in wrestling, being around these minds. It's so cool.
Is there anyone in Impact's Knockouts division that you really want to face?
Deanna has been number one on my list for so long. She's one for sure. Kylie King is another one. Jessica, I've been dying to wrestle. In my indie days, I came in as Rosemary was kind of exiting an indie called Smash. And so a lot of times I was compared to her coming up. And so I'd really love an opportunity to work with her. Honestly, anyone. I've worked a few of the girls too already in the indies, but like to work with them on a different stage would be amazing.
So for the fans that are more new to you, what are some, like maybe one or two indie matches that you want them to see to get the good taste of Jody Threat?
Oh my God, you can't put me on the spot like that. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I really like a lot of my work that I've done for like Beyond Wrestling or Limitless Wrestling. Also, if we want to think of more Canadian content, WPW is out of Winnipeg Pro Wrestling. I have a lot of fun matches on there. Yeah, so I can't pick one. I could give you a few promotions to check out, but I can't pick you. Check out everything, just everything. Yeah.
Everything on YouTube, go for it.
Yeah, just do it.
The last question I have is, you will be the Knockouts now. So Knockouts are a couple different definitions. What is your definition of knockout?
My definition of knockout is just that I'm going to knock you out.